Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Neymar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Messi. Van Dijk does really well there, he is strong. Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Camavinga, Fernandes, and it's Alexander-Arnold, Salah, and Fernandes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. He is through here. He's having a go! Just off target.
Camavinga has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that's fabulous. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Camavinga. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gets into some space. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the most significant... Brilliant save from Donnarumma! They've got to be quick to recover this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mohamed Salah, looking tidy in possession here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Spread it left. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe takes a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could...
He's having a shot! Decent enough try.
Camavinga just denied by a lick of paint. We're talking centimetres.
Robertson. Gavi. Foot in. Van Dijk. Guardiola. And it's Camavinga. Argentina finding their passes. Out to the right. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold for Valverde, and they're quick to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
Paris Saint-Germain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Done delicately. Mbappe! Oh, he's found support out wide. Gavi. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Guardiola. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Gavi. Fernandez. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but... Mbappe! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina get themselves into the lead. And it's Gavi. Christensen. Mbappe.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Eder Militao.
He's got away. He's come in hard. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Neymar. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And another try!
A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Paris Saint-Germain may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Gavi. Fernandez.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Attention, changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's Messi. Messi takes the shot!
Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Valverde. Messi. Looking for the run. And he's managed to get free. Eder Militao
Can get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually...
That could spell trouble.
Gavi, who does have an assist to his name. That's a good ball out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Pacho. Camavinga. It's a searching pass. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. Into the last quarter of an hour.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Camavinga. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Eder Militao. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's a great ball. He's had a shot!
Really well-taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Argentina take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should...
And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And we have our very first corner. Camavinga plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing, and that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Valverde has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And it's Fernandez. Messi, shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Turns and goes back, shapes to shoot! Valverde gets good distance on it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Corner number 2 then. Camavinga with the short one. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, what can they come up with here? Messi. Camavinga. And it's made its way to him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gavi. And here's Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Fermin. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this?
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Fernandez
with the short one.
And here's Fernandez. Knocks it into space. Stood up well to him there.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, super find.
Mbappe has given away a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Japan have their second corner now.
And it's been taken short.
Oh, such a clever touch.
He's shifting through the gate. Shot a goal!
It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Ups him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Paris Saint-Germain still without a single shot on target.
Valverde.
Messi has it in a wide position.
Oh, that was vital. Quality ball.
And this is Dembele. And it's Lopez. Pass somewhat off target. Gavi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
Japan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team.
Chance! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first goal of... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain, convertido en el minuto 35. Número 1.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Robertson gets it away.
Valverde. Messi just eases him off the ball.
Oh, it's Dembele. Short changes him with that pass.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
That's been cut out, well played.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Neymar. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Fermi. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Great vision. Picked out brilliantly. Now Christensen. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception.
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances...
He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Aimed beyond the defence. De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking to play him in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And he was quick to react.
Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man.
Nuno Mendes.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Lopez. That's an excellent interception.
Neymar.
Oh, it's Dembele.
De Bruyne.
Threads one in.
And the shot! Goal! Japan! hit the front.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Robertson gets into some space. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He can get that clear. Played into space. Floated through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
De Bruyne. Japan do have a chance to counter here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nuno Mendes, nicely weighted ball.
Japan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Van Dijk. That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Chips it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, easy pickings there. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now Mbappe. And a chance! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now that's well seen too. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh no, this does not look good. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great ball and the shot! Dembele gets flagged offside.
There they go, hunting again.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rudiger. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that pass isn't the best. No, it's come to nothing. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior knocks it into space. Under an awful lot of pressure. First quarter of an hour gone. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Taken back almost at once. Alaba takes control of it and he's on the move. Tries to pass it through.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Camavinga is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. And he's surging through.
Oh, great feat, that.
Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
Now it's Gavi.
He's found a way through. And now they can spring out of defence.
And he's worked it through.
Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gavi.
Gavi charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Rashford.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Gavi. Not the most accurate pass.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's running through. And a chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Corner number 2 then.
Alaba plays it short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Now it's Mbappe. And smartly reclaimed. Gavi.
Nice looking ball. And it's made its way to him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Rashford. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ball swung in. Keeper's dealt with that. Guardiola. Guardiola! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid are looking to go forward now.
That has not gone well. That's a shade optimistic.
Danger averted for now.
It's a pretty loose pass.
2 minutos de descuento.
Gavi. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Martinez. And the first 45 minutes are up.
How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pass is just off target.
Mbappe! Mbappe! There it is! And the second half is off to a flyer! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That has been slung wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into the middle. Mendy. There's the shot! Barcelona have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well read, and the danger is averted. Camavinga. Great vision. Rashford. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is. It's Bale! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Bale really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Flings in across. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Oh, and a shot! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bellingham. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gavi. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. It's Gavi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Rashford! He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Koundé wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Back into the middle. No, it's not getting there. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Gavi. Mendieta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rodrigo. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Mbappe. He's trying to hit the front line here. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither pass. And he shoots!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Takes a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's been shifted off it. Threads one in. And that's that. Madrid were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar,
And he shoots!
their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
He won't be happy with that one.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. Neymar is on it.
Decent chance!
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So, a breakthrough already.
Christensen. It's a searching pass.
Well, played right in face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Good ball, good take.
And the finish!
Neymar. Searching pass he's played there.
That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Picked out. He's having a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
And it's been taken short.
He's had a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold
Plays it short. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner.
They've played it short. Messi. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this. And he's heaved it away. And here's Messi.
And it's lofted through here.
Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
That has been knocked clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Neymar picks it up out wide.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Not a lot we need to say about that. Messi. Played into space.
That looks a good ball through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Messi! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid grab the chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Neymar. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Look at the space here. Shot could be on. Neymar! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed.
And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Mbappe. Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Somewhat off target. He's chosen to go back. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his...
Could be danger here! And Messi! It's there! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And it's made its way to him. Donnarumma gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Madrid finding their passes. And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Paris Saint-Germain pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Cross goes in there. Odegaard. Madrid are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Great ball and he's in. Chance, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde knocks it into space. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Van Dijk. Rice. It's Camavinga. Neymar. And that was very necessary. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. Oh, super... Neymar! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. And he's in on goal. Oh, hang on. Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Might be danger here. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. That is a little undercooked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Such good technique. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Valverde is onto this. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And Messi! He scores! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Valverde, nicely weighted ball. Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Camavinga. Clipped into space. Chooses to go back. And that's definitely not his best. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? But he's made sure that's not getting through. Tries to thread one through. This looks promising. And he's got... And a shot! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's a promising position.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Delightful ball. And this is Messi. Chance!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Courtois trying to keep this in.
Habrá 3 minutos de
And it's
descuento.
Valverde. Rice deals with that comfortably. Neymar.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Shapes to shoot! He has done it!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And that is that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Mbappe, very much the hero in this game.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Neymar surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance.
He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner.
And it's been taken short.
He's having a shot! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Camavinga.
That has ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball. That's beautifully weighted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The less said about that pass, the better. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gavi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gavi is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's a good ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he comes up trumps again.
Mbappe really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
That's a little off target. The ball is... Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Tries a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And it's Camavinga. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Howson. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Messi. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Isak.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an imaginative pass. Pedri. Almost half an hour in now. Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. The referee has given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Out to the right. Now it's Messi. In by Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Valverde. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's an excellent interception. Valverde. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And the shot! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. And he's away. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstance. Messi! That was travelling.
Hakimi.
Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. Camavinga. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your...
Terrific header! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Christensen. Neatly clipped into space. Neymar. Yamal. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pass somewhat off target. There will be a throw-in.
Hakimi.
Almost an hour gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robertson, well seen, saw that coming. Pedri. Searching pass he's played there, and he's worked it through. He's got away. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. Now, power or placement? And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Camavinga. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. Gavin, there's the shot! And he's following up! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
Oh no, this does not look good. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Hakimi kept his eye on it. And he's... Oh, what a mistake! Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Gets to show off his quick feet. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. Camavinga. He won't be happy with that one. It's a threatening ball. Mbappe! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception, now Mbappe. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lead.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So now the difference is 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hakimi, and the return pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, super ball, and he shoots! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. Now Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar tries to cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking for the run. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? And there's green grass ahead of him. Neymar. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Hakimi. Pedri. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Messi in acres of space out wide. Thinks about the shot. And that's that.
Paris Saint-Germain looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Any reflections on what you...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle. And it's Neymar. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people, then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Messi, looking for the run. Valverde puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries to play it through. Neymar picks it up out wide.
And he's got his range wrong there. pinches it off him. That looks a decent ball. Out towards the flank.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gavi. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still goalless. Looking for a runner. Gavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
But inscrit après 24 minutes de jeu par le numéro 7, Scholes.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Messi. He's in a great position here. Shot could be on. Crossed in once more. Shapes to shoot! Valverde. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played into space. Ah, that's a fine interception. Valverde. Christensen. That's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. No, again, there's no way through. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Scholes looking to add to his goal. Great vision. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Mbappe. Messi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Guardiola. James. It's a good run down the right. Drilled in low. That's going to go a long way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar, he has found the way through. A header! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has and a chance! And he's done it!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
This is what...
Chance! He has done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Mbappe! Good strike, quite an alarm. Gavi. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Now it's Gavi. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Christensen. And it's Gavi. And it's Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Van Dijk. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Defending of the desperate. Good effort from distance. Oh, screamer! A finish of true class. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Paris Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Odegaard gets a foot in here. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he's just the keeper to beat! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. And that's a good ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Van Dijk has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed.
Can he finish? Can he get it through? Neymar. It scores! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Van Dijk. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? That's a lovely, neat pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Keeper is right behind it. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. That is a great pick out. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely aimed pass. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, delightful ball. Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Messi. Valverde is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Messi. Oh, good ball! Great chance! And again! And that may well be that. That is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Messi reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So it's away we go then.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's got...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. It's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And he's managed to get free.
Mbappe!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Christensen gets across and deals with it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Messi.
And Messi!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
This time, surely!
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold
Plays it short. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Mbappe! Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could break here. Oh, super find. He's through, now is he in? Messi! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
It's Neymar!
Gavi.
Inter Milan
Upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
tries a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi. Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Gavi. No, it's come to nothing.
Vinicius Junior.
Looking to be a menace in the final third.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk.
Tries to play it through.
And this is Ronaldo.
Here's chance, surely!
Valverde. Messi. Cristiano.
Big chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Alvarez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
That is good strength. Gavi. And this is Neymar.
No way through, so back it comes.
Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. Now, can he find a finish?
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. Mbappe!
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
And Messi!
Just a whisker away.
Trippier.
Gavi.
Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
He's on it, can he get away?
Now there's a fine ball. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Valverde. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Plenty to aim at here.
Mbappe! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous.
There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk. Christensen. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. In by Vinicius Junior.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Ambitious ball here.
Nicely worked. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. and they get him away. Vinicius Junior. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's worked it through. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Gavi. Good read, needed to be. Jimenez does really well to win the ball there. Gavi. Christensen. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And it's Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a little undercooked. That has not gone well.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the shot! Sticks it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's got away. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Messi tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played. Christensen. Vinicius Junior. And Guardiola. 75 minutes played. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Up towards the front line. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Gavi. That has been cut short.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Threads one in. the most accurate pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Looking for a runner. Floated through. That's the keeper's ball. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.